Hello and welcome to the C to assembly converter along with some debugging tools. So in this situation, my UI here is written in Python in tkinter. What it happens is it live kind of takes a look at what we're giving it. So if I give it like an include stdio dot hey, it then gives me the assembly output for that into a temporary file. So it shows all the stuff. So if I now go and do something like int main and do like print f, end up with like what the problem is, that's fine. And we can kind of live debug what's going wrong as we're doing stuff. So I can go, okay, let's give it an empty string and it's happy with that. Let's now change that out for a format string. So I'll do like a %s. Now I'll give it hello from. Now I'll give it maybe a new line there. So we've got that. I'll put a little return 0 at the end. So look what we've done with this for spaces. I'll use 2 space for now. Okay, so now I need a semicolon there. I like it. It's kind of linting as well because we're kind of going through this and it's telling us what's wrong. So we've now got hello from my app as a string. We've got a global main and so on and so forth. We can now build it with debug symbols. We'll call it like, I don't know, hi.elf for now. I'll give it a .elf extension because we know it's a .elf file. Now I can open the debug analysis pane, which is this thing. Then I'm going to open an elf file like hi.elf. Now we've got hi.elf. We can disassemble it and take a look at the entire disassembly of the whole built file. We can also show the symbols. We can also show sections. So we've got a few little mini simple tools here. They're leveraging GDB and also GCC. So you'd have to have GDB and GCC installed to do this, but it's a UI to simplify the use of them so you don't have to type in so much things. So we can look at the file format in ELF. We can find out where it is. We can look at all the sections, see what the read, write, debug bits are for it. We can show the symbols. So we can go, okay, here's the different symbols. Gmon start, I'm going to guess, is there. And we got libc start main. So we can kind of see what's about. And then again, like I said, we can do a full disassembly and take a look at everything and kind of get a feel for what's going on. So that's basically the application there. We've also got features of we can save the assembly that this has made also. So we call this i.s. Save that. And there we go. We've kind of got this thing running. I'm going to move this over. This is just again a Python 3 application using tkinter. So if I stop this for a moment, I now have hello elf, hi s. So if I cat i.s, we can actually see that it's exactly what it was showing. So we've got kind of this, and we can go like hi.elf, and it says hello from my app. So it's compiled and fully built it. But it's built it with all the debug symbols as well deliberately so that we can kind of play about and sort of use it like a learning tool or a general debugging tool if we want to. I don't have any debug live stepping and stuff in there and other things, but what I was thinking was adding things like the ability to debug and stuff as well. At the moment, this is more for static analysis and just looking at the code and doing stuff. I may at some point import some like decompilation stuff, but for now, this is good enough for first pass. This is basically an alpha release. I'm going to be pushing this up to a repo and doing a quick release of it at some point. Thanks for your consideration. Have a great day.